just got it. Gosh, okay. All right, and welcome back to week 4 of Kid Talk. I'm Hannah, and every week, me and some YNAB kids come at you with some thoughts about money. This week, our friends Ben and Kelly talked about the 3 things we do with our money. Can you name them with me? I'll give you a little hint. They start with the letters S, S, and G.
Buying food, buying furniture, and buying tables.
Shopping, going to get some flowers and food.
Fun activities you just want to do.
To buy stuff and to put in a piggy bank.
Looks like our friends got a few of them. The first thing we do with our money starts with an S and is spending. We also like to call this buying. The second thing we do with our money, Finn actually got right at the end there. Did you catch it? It starts with the letter S and is called saving. And the third and last thing we do with our money starts with the letter G and is giving. Now, we tend to think money is just for buying things. And in the end, every dollar does get spent. But before that, a dollar might play a different role. The first thing we might do with our dollars before it gets spent is save it. We might put aside some dollars and save so that we can buy something big and important in the future. We also save our dollars so that one day, if we don't have a way of making money, we still have all the dollars that we saved. So, if you were given $10 right now, how much would you spend and how much would you save?
I would probably save 5 and spend 5, half and half.
I would save 5% of it, like $1. No, that would be $2, right?
I would see what I could get for 2. And if I saw something that I could get for 3, I would get that.
You'd save $7?
Or 8.
I'll save all of it. I'll try to. I'm going to spend like $2. No, $7.
Some shoes cost $10, I think. I'd use it for some shoes that have holes in them.
Shoes that have holes in them?
Yeah.
If I had $10, I would spend 6 and save 4, because then if I would get that same $10 every week, by the end of 5 weeks, I would have saved $20 and spent $30.
Looks like we've got some savers in the group. As we learned last week, it's really important that we don't spend all of our dollars right away, because we never know what we might need it for. The second thing we might do with a dollar before it gets spent is give it to someone or something that needs it more than we do. It'd be so easy to spend all of our money on ourselves. And while we do work really hard to earn our dollars, it's important that we keep our eyes open to the needs of others. For example, I have a friend named Pooja and she lives in India. She's 4 years old and her parents are working really hard to earn enough money for food and to pay for their basic needs. But their village doesn't quite have everything they need in order for people to make the money they need. Luckily, I found an organization that connects people who are excited to give with people who are in great need. And I can help Pooja and her family get all the things they need to make their village self-sustaining so they can start making the money they need. Our lives all look very different. Sometimes we have a lot to give. Other times we need to save. And when we're spending, it may be on an important need or a fun want. So I asked some YNAB kids, what are some of the things your family uses their money for?
For houses and food and water. They use their money for vegetables and a lot of food and dog food and cat food.
My mom and dad use money for this house, our car over there, and they also use money to take care of us, to feed the whole family.
My mom uses money to buy a house, a pencil box.
My mom uses money to buy plants, and she also uses money to buy more plants.
Usually.
Sometimes materials to make things. Bills, 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 and more bills.
Vegetables, pencil boxes, and bills. If that doesn't sum it up, quite frankly, I don't know what does. As kids, we don't have a lot of money, but it's very important to start good, healthy money habits now so that when we get older, we have the knowledge and the habits we need to handle our money well. If spending is all we ever do with our money as kids, without saving or giving, it's gonna be really hard to start saving and giving when we're an adult. So today, we're gonna start some good money habits with our good habits jars. First things first, you need 3 containers. I think I'm gonna use these mason jars, but you can also use Kleenex boxes, toilet paper rolls, or any other creative container that you want. Second, if you love to be creative, go ahead and decorate your containers or your jars any way you want. Third, we're gonna label one container spend, another save, and the last give. Now, whenever you receive money, whether it's for doing chores, having a birthday, or losing a tooth, you get to decide how much money goes in each jar. If you get a quarter every time you do a chore, you can put 1 quarter in each jar each time you do a chore. If you decide to make your own good habits jars, go ahead and take a picture of it and have your parents share it with us at #YNABkids. We'd love to see your creativity. That's all we have for today, but make sure to tune back in next Tuesday with Ben and Kelly. We'll see you guys next time.